Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, and it has been a while. I have been on vacation, sort of. I've been home, but I haven't had internet, and I haven't been looking at stuff, and it's been just fantastic. I went to the zoo. Toronto's got a great zoo, and I went to the Toronto Zoo, and I saw we have little baby pandas, penguins, and I saw a polar bear and a tiger and cheetahs, and it was awesome. But anyway, I'm back playing Creativerse, and I don't even remember what I was doing. I was making this teleporter room, and I came in here and just went, whoa, this is crazy. This is crazy. We still got a bit of the fog. We still got a bit of the fog. I remember asking you guys, what can I do about the fog? I just went and read through the comments on that video. Nobody really said anything about the fog, so I think we just have to live with it. And now I'm unsure if I want these little breaks in this place, because without them, I think we're a little bit kind of a cooler vibe without the holes. So I'll probably cover those up, and we'll get rock and rolling here. I don't have a ton of time to make this video if I want it to be out today. Today's Thursday. It's the morning time when I'm recording this, and I want this video to be up today, so I don't have a ton of time. There's a project I want to start. I'm going to continue it on live stream later today. And, yeah, that's going to be in the other world that I was telling you guys about. So we're going to start a project over there, but I do want to get a little bit of work done in this place. So let me plug up the holes, and then we're going to talk a little bit about this place in general. I do want to get some lighting in here, but we're going to do it a bit differently. I kind of want this place to be a little bit mechanical when it comes to a lot of the stuff. Like, I kind of want a lot of things that go on and off, and, you know, I'm hoping that doesn't cause too much lag. I want this to be a really cool a place to experiment with the machines and whatnot, and hopefully that ends up being kind of neat. So, anyway, yeah, let me plug up some holes, and then I think the first thing we're going to try and handle is lighting, because it's very dark. It's very dark, and, yeah, it's very dark, is really all I'm going to say about the lighting in this place. And we want it to be a little bit brighter, so, yeah. Okay, well, here it is with all of the spots filled in. Is dark, but we put light now. So, I brought a few different lighting options. Let's turn off my light. I brought a few different lighting options. We have the wood-burning lamp, which is big. That's what I sort of don't like about it. It's big, but maybe we can make that, like, work. Sort of put it in spots. It takes up a block. We also have the one I've been using a lot recently, which is the gas lamp, which looks good. And it's a little bit smaller, which is, you know, a nice thing. So those are two options. I also brought some of those. The only problem with these medieval torches is I wouldn't be able to toggle them on and off, and they're not quite as bright. You can see they give a bit more of a dim light, but that's kind of cool at the same time. Like, I think they look pretty good. You can see they really don't give off much light at all. Now, the cool thing about these is the way they look. And maybe the dim light is, like, kind of a good thing? I don't know. So let's just place them sort of around. And this has sunlight. So if we just look at it with these... It does give a certain vibe. It does give a certain vibe with those. We still have a darkened center. Oh, hello. Hello, lag. We do have a darkened center, which could be cool. But I don't know. The other one I brought was the wide industrial, which gives us sort of this... I don't even know what color that is. Like a bluey green. Which I don't think is right for this room. I think I do want to use that somewhere, but I don't think this room is where I want to use it. So let's roll with the medieval for now. I think it gives it a bit darker of a vibe than I was thinking about, but We can make it work. I'll probably put some lights underneath the teleporters themselves, which will be in the floor. And, yeah. Now I'm debating whether or not I want sort of lights going up into, like, the chamber or not. Okay, we've got a very dark vibe. So what I was thinking is using a sensor. So when somebody's in here, all the lights kind of come on. And then when they're not, it's dark. But we can't toggle these ones. So that's not going to work, which is fine. Which makes me think... I kind of wanted to use arc signs to show which teleporter is which. So maybe we'll use sensors. You know what? I actually have an interesting... I actually have something I'm curious about. So let's just... Actually, let's... That way we can see when we're in the sensor. So what I actually wanted to test was... if I use a sensor to activate this, does it... Does it turn on... does it turn on... Does it show from a distance? Because right now, signs, if you get out of a certain distance, they turn off, right? So I was curious if... that'll be the same if I use this. Like, if I turn this on manually. If I turn this on using the sensor. No. So the sign still won't load in. Okay. So what I was trying to test is if I automatically turn on an arc sign, if I'll be able to see it from a distance. Which evidently I cannot. So how far away will this go? It's not super far. So we're going to have to do something similar to the teleporter room we did at spawn, where you have to be sort of in the center of the room for the arc signs to see. So we want to make all of our arc signs visible from, like, somewhere around here, which we should be able to make work. But before we get into the teleporters, I kind of want to spruce up the cave a touch. I have some blocks with me that we can do this with. So we got some of this, some of this, some of this. We're just gonna try and make this ice cave a little bit nicer, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna try and just do some decorating with the various ice blocks. See if we can't make this place just a little bit sort of more interesting. That was a weird way to say interesting. Yeah, I want to see if we can make it a little bit more appealing. You know, right now it's just sort of peak stone. And, you know, we've got a little bit of ice here and there, but I kind of want to add a few more details, make it a little bit more textured so it's not just as plain as it is right now. Not to say it's bad this way, I want a little bit more interest. So, with that being said... Oh, the sky is beautiful. With that being said, let's do that. This was probably a long thing, but this will be a cool room, and it takes time to figure out. Okie dokie, so I got some ice in. I got some of the vines, which are lovely. Can we see them in some light? These vines, man. They're so nice. So I've got some of those. I've got some ice patches. You can see it just adds a little bit more to the overall effect. I may have overdone it or underdid it. I don't know. It's okay. It's fine for now. I might touch it up a little bit. You can see I've added some variation to the floor. We're going to do a little bit of whoopsie whoops. I also got the center point with a fire. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for today. But you can see, I think the idea coming to light. I think next time when I have a bit more time, we're going to be experimenting with how to do this teleporter room. There's probably, I don't know, I want 15 to 20 slots to teleport to. And we're going to do that in a bit of a different way. You're not really going to see the teleporters quite like you might. So it's going to be a bit different. But we're going to use this space to do it in, which I'm really liking. I'm really liking this space. So, yeah, that's good enough for today in this place. I think it's really cool, though. I want to get your guys' thoughts. What do you think about the lighting? Is it too dim? I kind of like the idea of it being a bit dim. Also, what do you think of the ice and the stuff? I tried to use a couple of these and whatnot. I don't think they work in this room. You know, the columns or the spikes and stuff, I don't think they work in here. Oh, that's a snow cube. Oh, okay. I thought it was the little display cases. Whoops, my mistake. The ice spire. I don't think it works in here. So, yeah, that's it for this room. I'm going to go sort of get started on another project that I'm going to be working on stream. I just wanted to give you guys a quick intro. Also get a few things settled out so when I sort of show you guys it, you're not like, oh, that's random. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's go start another project on my other world that I play on a little bit. Oh, it just fills me with pride. A waving Canadian flag right in the middle of spawn. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I was making pathways in this area, which you can see on the map. I was making pathways in this area. I was showing you guys that last time I was on the videos. And that's all well and good. But what I want is a building. And it's actually going to be over here. Nestled away by itself at the bottom of this massive hill. We're going to build a building right here. And it's not going to be huge in scale. But I kind of want it to be, not huge, but like a good size, you know? So I'm thinking for the entryway, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, something like that. Something like that for like the main entryway, and then it's gonna have big columns. I'm picturing a big build. Not in size, but like in, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm picturing a big sort of limestone official looking building at the bottom of this mountain. And I think that'll be our first build. And then in the basement of that, we can do like a big workshop and whatnot. There's Zando's house. But yeah, so that's sort of what I'm thinking on this server. I'm going to work on it on stream. So I'll probably give you guys sort of progress updates. Maybe we'll make a video when it's getting a little bit more completed. But this is going to be sort of my big house that I'm going to set up as a workshop. I kind of want something to have my stuff in, because right now I'm just living in this hole over here. This is my little hut, this little tiny hole. It isn't much. It isn't much, and I want to upgrade my living, especially since other people on the server are living so high up on the scale. I showed you Zando's place last time. Mike's also got a really nice place. There's a lot of people. There's not a lot of people on the server. There's like 5 of us. But they're living the high life. So I kind of want my own place. I'm going to do it right here, nestled at the bottom of this. It's not going to be permanent living. The building will have a different purpose, but that's fine. So anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. I'll be doing that on stream in the link in the description, and we'll check it out in the near future. But that's going to do it for me today. I didn't have as much time as usual because I was just away all week from the internet, and it was beautiful. Sometimes it's just what you need, right? I feel like I said this like a month ago when I also went on vacation. Not important. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Next time we'll probably be working on our teleporter system. I have kind of an interesting idea for how I want to do it, and I think that'll be kind of fun. So anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.